Guys, can I just say how happy I am to have you all back here again?
It's been a while.
It has been far too long since we've been on the air.
We had some technical difficulties, and we are making up for those missing episodes. We're going to be backtracking a little bit.
We lost a few.
So, Aaron Wrighton, we are sorry. Jeff Bernovich, we are sorry. Willie, that was your decision to cut that one episode, but that's fine.
Yeah, but, we're back. We're better than ever. Well, some
We
of
are.
us. Some of us are better than ever.
No, we're fucking not. No, all right?
Some of us are worse
know
than they've
what-
ever been, actually. Arguably worst week of one of our lives. Zach.
I had a pretty good week.
I did, too. I had a great week.
What could happen to you? Oh, wait a second. We have a guest.
We do have a guest.
How dare us?
Macy Yo.
Welcome to the show,
This
Macy
is the second
Yo.
time on, but we lost his episode.
We also
too,
lost Macy, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry, dude.
Macy 2.0.
Well, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. You guys
Anytime.
now, we got a couple crusty boys here. You guys are all dried out from being in the desert all weekend.
Goddamn hellhole.
We got a couple desert rats joining us here. Straight from the Phoenix, Arizona area, dude. The sunland, dude.
The heat.
How was...
Different reasons, though, both of yous were there. Zach was there for the same reason that everybody else was.
Stupid Bowl 57.
He was there to see the Super Bowl.
The big game super party?
Yep, I was there, but let's start on a happy note. Macy Yo, why were you in Phoenix, Arizona?
I don't know.
Prior to the pass, holding, number 24. Yeah, that's worst case scenario.
Well, here I am in my tubby again, and my tubby's all filled with water and nice fluffy suds.
Well, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Can we?
So, Macy Yo, tell us what happened to you in Phoenix, Arizona.
I went to Phoenix to go hang out with Redman for Consumption Park.
The Redman.
That's Redman, the rapper, the one you're thinking of.
Doc.
Redman.
Shout out Redman.
Doc. If you hear me say Doc, that's what I'm talking
You don't get to call him Doc, Logan. You don't know him like that.
Yeah, you don't.
I was just trying to make sure people knew what he was saying, guys.
Only people who know him really well call him Doc.
I'm
so.
sorry, Redman. I didn't mean to call you out of name.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went down there. It was supposed to be a concert, 3-day festival.
Dude, that sounds sick.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 100,000 people.
There was supposed to be 100,000 people there.
100,000.
How many people were at the Super Bowl?
Dude, that's like
80.
oh my god,
I thought they were going to outdo this.
Yeah,
more than the bowl itself.
over 3 days though, not just all.
Okay,
at once.
so like
yeah.
30,000 a day,
Yeah.
roughly, is what we were expecting
Yes.
here. And what was the issue? Did more people show up than they were expecting, and they didn't have facilities
no,
to handle it?
Put it this way. By the first night, we were calling it Fire Festival 2.0.
Phoenix Fire.
Yeah.
Just can you describe the space? Like, what is Consumption Park?
Consumption Park was a giant field. There was about 15 food trucks,
Ooh.
about 20 different weed vendors, and a
Fresh.
giant stage. It's probably about 10 football
So
fields.
it's like a outdoor
football
tap
fields.
roast thing that in Phoenix that they were
Jesus.
expecting to do.
yeah.
And what happened?
Let's see. When we got there,
Everyone's still pretty
we were,
positive, right?
it was
They're
supposed.
they're coming.
First of all, Friday it was supposed to start at noon, but we couldn't start at noon because the Glendale Police Department wanted $60,000 in cash
What?
in order to be there at noon
It's fucking Juarez.
instead of 3
sounds
o'clock.
that sounds like fucking extortion.
That's kind of what we were saying. And so we started at 3 o'clock instead of noon, which was fine because
How much did they want for that?
that we had already apparently been paid for, so that was okay. The first night was supposed to be Devin the Dude and Kid Capri with Redman hosting.
Okay.
Pretty sick lineup.
Cool lineup. We got there. Devin the Dude was not there because his second payment had not showed up, so he didn't even bother to get on the plane.
Oh my God.
And so we were just hanging out. There was a little dance competition, and some people were hanging out.
stoner
dancing.
dance
Like
competition?
Dougieing? Or what
Like-
kind of dance?
Think like white people trying to be Jabberwockies.
Ooh.
Crumping.
Sounds cool.
There was
Lots
like-
of this.
Lots of popping and locking and
Yes.
jamming. It's
Yes.
like the chick from High School Musical who's like, hip hop is my passion.
White girls with their hats on backwards, that kind of thing.
Ooh, fuck
Yes.
yeah. Like finishing moves and then being like,
Yeah.
making faces at each other.
Some tells me there's a lot of mixed race babies running around this place.
So how many people showed up to this dance party?
Well, so for Friday night's total of people there was about 50 people.
Out of
So
30,000.
a little under. All right.
A little under mark.
You know,
underwhelming.
we've all been to shows where the turnout just isn't quite what you were hoping for.
Dab roast, dude. That's the great thing about the dab roast. You never know what you're going to get.
This technically
this is
wasn't
unrelated.
a dab roast
This is
event.
unrelated.
Yes,
I'm
so-
sorry to the Dab Roast Corporation.
No, I think just as a general rule, whatever they're promising you about a weed event, it will be worse than whatever you think it's gonna be.
This one was definitely. We found out that the guy had only started advertising about 3 weeks ahead of time.
That's enough to sell out 100,000 tickets.
Yeah, and
that could outdo the Super
his
Bowl. What are they?
only-
What is their marketing budget?
his only advertising was on the radio. He spent 40
Welcome back to Radio Tucson. Listen up, Tucson. We have the opportunity of a life.
$47,000. He spent $47,000
On radio ads?
On radio ads.
Week of the Super
What did
Bowl,
he buy
maybe?
a radio station?
If only he
Yeah,
had
he
taken
could've
that
bought a seat.
$47,000 and given 47,000 people $1 to show up, he would have made so much
Interesting
more
marketing
money.
strategy, Will.
Exactly.
Show up to this weed event, you get a first 47,000 people get a free $1.
And Redman's going to be there.
Yeah.
That's a deal. All right, so go ahead. What else?
That's
then,
that's our new show tactic. First 100 people to show up to this stand-up show get $1 for free. Get a free $1.
Sponsored by Logan CANTRELL, last I heard. He's got a lot of disposable income.
You heard it here first, folks. This broke ass motherfucker is offering you $1.
You got through that.
Yeah, I did. Cut that. Don't clip it. Clip it, then delete the clip.
Keep it.
So after the dance thing, there was a rap battle. During the rap battle and stuff, we found out Devin the Dude wasn't coming.
Okay.
And then Kid Capri showed up, and he was supposed to perform. The problem was they were supposed to have turntables set up for him so he could perform.
Right.
They had no turntables.
Like you're a
Yeah.
Can't beatbox?
he's
Like
a
a-
DJ.
Like at every turn, they're like, dude, why'd you skimp on this one detail? And he's like, well, I was spending it on a radio budget. I was promoting on the radio.
what's it cost?
We gave you 50,000. Where all your money
There's
go?
no
We're
water cups at the
47.
water tables. I needed to get on Skinny and the Goose. What are you talking about?
What's it cost to rent a turntable for a day? $500?
He's like, can you just like beatbox, like do some mouth stuff, maybe?
Oh, he doesn't need
like-
it.
It's just some white promoter going, I'm not going to lie, I thought you were a rapper.
So
Like, I
If-
didn't know.
I'm
if
going
you look-
acoustic.
If you look on my Instagram, there's a video where I'm just sitting there like listening to the rap battle, and I pan over and you'll see Kid Capri walk in, and he's there for about 30 seconds, and then he walks out and he leaves.
Is it a bunch of white people rapping, too?
Yes.
Nice.
The rap battle ended up being 3 people. It was 2 white guys and a black guy in a ski
field
mask.
big enough to like do fucking
10
Coachella.
10 football fields.
Hey, dude. Social distancing. It's all about social distancing.
Take that, Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I bet there was just a group of 50 people going around, no line at any of the attractions. They were probably having a good time.
Good
So
God.
what type of booths were there? Like, when you say there's weed, is it like Dabros where they're just giving out shit?
Yeah, they were giving out joints. They had like all these games. There was like football games where you could win like half ounces
Dude,
and
those
stuff.
people must have brought so much weed with them. They must
Yeah.
have brought so much shit to give away.
We have to smoke it all.
Second day at 420, we were supposed to light 10,000 joints all at one time.
Everybody
to set
grab
the world record.
Everybody grab 3,000, put them in your mouth. All right?
If that tells you how many joints they had to give away, they had 10,000 just to light up at 420. They did not do the joint light up because there was about 78 people there at 420.
They didn't even do it.
We're gonna have to pick up a lot of slack, guys. But we can still break this record.
Including
Jesus
staff.
Christ, man.
Including staff and performers, how many people? And
There was about 70 attendees, and there was probably about 200 people on staff between all the food trucks and the vendors and the security and
My
the trash people.
God.
Plus, there was about 60 or 70 police officers just standing around laughing at how easy the money was they were making.
Extorting you.
Jesus.
Just like follow it. They have enough cops to follow everybody home and arrest them for DUI also.
Yeah,
They're just
exactly.
waiting.
There was one cop per person. They could each arrest someone.
It would have
on
been
the way
so
out.
funny if you guys were like so cocky about it, and they were like, "All right, $60K, and you can start this thing whenever you want." They're like, "Pfft, we're gonna make that in the first fucking hour," and then they gave another $60K to the cops.
Yeah.
Can you take it in a check?
Well, damn. So what was your role like performing wise? Did you have to go do a little stand up?
No, I was gonna, but there was no people there, so they told me just to fuck around and gave me a whole bunch of micro doses of mushrooms.
a whole bunch of micro.
You're doing your
That's the
job.
thing. At what point does microdosing stop being microdosing? Because I ate like 30 of those little microdoses.
Yeah, you're Mac.
That's
That's dose.
There's a
microdoses.
There's a difference between like a a microgram and a macrogram. I think it's about 1,000 is
It's
the
just
difference.
science.
So call it 1,000 microdoses.
Yeah, well, we were microdosing all day long.
You and Doc.
All of us, the whole crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
So you were rolling around with like Redman and
So,
like his posse, or
did
Yeah, the
Redman
UEP
perform?
crew. Redman was supposed to host. So the second night on Saturday, Fabulous didn't get paid his second payment, so he didn't show up
Yeah.
they missed out on
and-
Fab?
What's up with the payments, dude? What happened?
because nobody bought tickets. They didn't have any money to give everybody their second payments.
Classic mix up.
Mike.
And then Busta Rhymes didn't get his second payment, so he didn't show up.
Busta Rhymes wasn't there.
Yeah. And then
Even if they showed up, it's not like those 30 people would be like, "You got to get down here."
Yeah.
Like Busta Rhymes is here, guys.
Dude, I gotta call 2,000 of my friends right now.
Guys, you get 1,000 joints a person. Get down here.
and even if Busta showed up, he would have looked
Did
at
they
that
make
crowd
like a
and fucking
single
laughed.
Facebook or like Instagram post about this? Like,
I was posting videos all night, but I did not.
See,
like,
now you're thinking
call
like
out the
everybody
fest.
else.
like if
Oh
they
my
if they had
God.
put that much money just into like Facebook marketing, like if they would have put a quarter of that into Facebook
48,000.
marketing, like what are we talking
So much
about?
money for radio ads.
There's no way they made $40,000 at this thing. They didn't make $40,000.
No.
The vendors were so pissed off.
Oh,
all the
bet.
food ones. I'm talking to this barbecue guy. He
He
was told there was going to be 100,000 people through. He was promised Snoop Dogg was going to show up. He was promised Shaq was going to show
I
up.
was just lying through his teeth.
Oh,
that
dude.
he was.
Fuck, Dave Chappelle might show.
Oh, dude. He
Barack
was,
Obama
he
said
was
he's
promising
stopping by.
fucking everybody. Like,
Rumor has it, I think Mahomes might come through
Yeah.
for the big game.
Cheech and Chong, like everybody was fucking on this list of people that this guy was supposed to see,
Dead
right?
people.
Yeah, fucking.
Is one of them dead?
I'm just joking. Like, there's promising dead
They're both
people.
alive.
Yeah, they're both.
And
Thank
well,
God.
we love you, Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, live forever, please.
Jesus.
So they didn't show up to the fucking.
Yeah, so that was why.
Posers, dude.
That
Fucking
was why I
posers.
was posting videos of Doc performing, was because he felt so bad for the 200 people that spent $200 to get into this thing that they weren't going to get a performance, that he had them load some tracks
Redman
and just
seems like he's got a big heart.
he is the coolest fucking dude. Like,
He almost seems like he's
How-
got
yeah,
too big a
he
heart.
could have
Yeah,
left.
tell us what was Redman doing this whole time? Like, how was he reacting to what was going
You
on?
think it was
He
funny?
was pretty upset, but like
Did he get paid both payments?
that I didn't get paid because he didn't get paid.
Did you have to pay for your flight and shit?
No, luckily my flight was paid for, and I got to stay in a fancy ass Airbnb with Redman,
And you got fucking dosed.
and I got shrooms and free weed the whole time. So I can't really complain about that
Yeah,
stuff.
you cut your losses.
How much
there.
were you supposed to get paid?
I have no idea, but
They were just gonna throw you some.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
hey, Macy Yo.
also I was gonna get to
Thousands of
perform-
cents.
I was supposed to get to perform for the 100,000 people that were coming through.
Dude, were you preparing for that?
Yes.
You were prepared to talk to
You're just like-
100,000 people.
Pacing back and forth like 30,000 people. That's easy. Kevin Hart
What?
all the time. I
You
got
thought
this.
that was gonna happen?
I was ready
was
for
gonna
it.
be your
I was,
opener?
My,
What was
I-
going to be your opener for 30,000 people?
I was seriously gonna go out and do the fucking best friend sex or your friend's sex lives to start out the fucking.
And in
shit.
his head, he was hearing like the people like, "Hey, Macy, yeah, Macy, yeah."
You know what I was worried about though? I was worried about outdoor performance because I'd never performed outdoors before. I
That's
didn't know
what you
how the
worried
sound
about?
was gonna carry.
Ah, man. I would be terrified.
Dude, if I was like,
I'm too stupid to
They
be
play
terrified.
football to 100,000 people, not stand up.
Well, dude, here's the thing. The boys at the bowl didn't play for 100,000 people. They played for roughly 70 to 80.
67,000.
67,000.
sold out.
Every seat, yeah.
Dude,
God damn it.
did you see anybody fucking of relevance while you were there? There was a lot of people there, dude. You bump into anyone?
Saw Guy Fieri. I saw Darren Sproles.
Ooh. How'd you see him?
Just walking in
You
the
must have- you
walking
must
in the concourse.
Did you almost trip over him?
Dude, I was like,
In
what
a
the hell's
crowd of
what the
people,
hell's in
Darren
my
Sproles-
shoe? Did I step in something? No, shout out Darren Sproles. I literally was like, thank you for all you did, dude.
You said what's up to him?
Yeah, he's walking in front of me.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Darren Sproles is a fucking man.
Darren Sproles
dude.
was the man. Should be a Hall of Famer, but yeah, that was
Nice.
fucking cool. That was a really cool thing.
So wait, you were at an Airbnb with the
yeah, what kind
Redman?
of spot were you at?
It was a fancy Airbnb. It had like a pool room, like a pool
In
table
Phoenix
room.
proper, like downtown.
We were northwest Phoenix.
Okay.
And it had like a swimming pool, hot tub, all that kind of stuff, outdoor
Fire.
kitchen. It was pretty cool.
And Zach was in Tucson.
No, not that night.
Dude, I
was in
can't believe
Phoenix
you
that
had to
night.
go stay in Tucson.
Yeah, dude, we saved like $80.
Now, Macy, unless Macy, do you have anything that you think?
I mean,
you
yeah,
gotta
well, let's
get
not
off?
stop. I mean, he literally hung out with Redman. What was that like?
What
So-
else happened?
One of the booths was this fucking candied pecan booth, and the fucking pecans were like covered in crack or something. Because I couldn't stop fucking
Shout out
eating
crack.
these things. They were like $20 a jar. Redman tasted them, and he fucking bought 5 jars. And then every time he disappeared, I'd turn around, and he'd be over at that fucking pecan booth getting more fucking pecans. And he was like in the middle of his performance and
Pecans are so
stopped
good.
it. And he's like, has any of y'all motherfuckers tried them pecans?
Dude, that was a good ass impression, too.
Plugging the fuck out of it.
Yep.
He's just like the unofficial spokesperson for this brand now.
Oh.
Like, hey, motherfucker, you like pecans? Get down here.
He's over there talking to the owner, and her sister's standing there, and she's nudging her sister like, record this shit, and he's just sitting there like, these are the best fucking pecans I've ever had.
Dude, I love
How were the
good
pecans? Did you try some?
Yeah, they had these blueberry muffin ones.
Ooh,
Blueberry
wait, blueberry muffin
Blueberry muffin.
pecans?
Yeah, what?
They were candied pecans that tasted like you were eating a blueberry muffin.
And they had weed in them.
No, they weren't even weed infused. That was the crazy shit. If they were weed infused, we would have ate so much we would have died.
Bro, I want some of them shits right now.
Dude, I
Some
love
pecans.
Pea
pecans.
Candy is the name of the company, so we should order
Pea
some of those.
candy.
Pea candy.
You say
Pea-
pecans or pecans?
Pecans.
Pecandi,
Pecans.
reach out.
Yeah.
Reach out. We should reach out to them.
Yeah.
Baby
Shout
girl
out
from
Pecan.
Pecandy.
Yes, sponsor us.
Give me some
Friend
pecans,
of Redman,
dude.
friend of Rough Sets.
Yes,
That's what
dude.
I say.
If you're a friend of Redmond's, you're a friend of Rough Sets, for sure.
I know, that's why we brought
Friend of the
Macy.
show, Redman.
Friend of the show.
Yes.
But yeah, it was pretty fucking fun, even though it wasn't exactly
So
everything we planned.
after the last night of performing, you and Redmond are hanging out. What are you guys talking about? What do you just?
We were mostly laughing and talking shit about the whole festival and what a
I mean,
disaster
that's
it was.
insane, dude.
Yeah.
He was promising people Shaq.
Bro, I mean, you almost
Dude,
got
Shaq
to
and
100,000.
Snoop Dogg are
There
gonna come
was
and eat your barbecue.
30
Yeah,
souls.
Redman was pissed at the promoter guy. He chewed this dude out for like over an hour. And then,
Redman?
yeah, and
How
then
did this dude know? What was he saying? What was his excuse?
been-
I don't know. I wasn't even going near because I didn't want any of that fucking heat. You could tell it was fucking just straight ass flaming going on.
Yeah, but God damn, I'm so curious. What was his defense, to all of these people?
Oh my god, I don't
Is
know.
he-
I goofed, guys. I messed up.
He disappeared after that, though. I didn't see him.
I knew we shouldn't have
Yeah,
gone
he
with
got
the radio.
right the hell out of there, dude. He probably hightailed.
Well, dude, like, who is this guy?
How
Like, he
many,
had-
how many booths were there?
Why are you so fixated on the booths?
Because I'm curious how
dope
much.
head, you
I'm
fucking
curious
weed
how much
dope head.
money this guy owes these people. Like,
Yeah,
He was
I
charging
didn't even think about
15
that.
because
grand
they
a
all paid
booth.
$15,000 a booth.
There was probably at least 15 food trucks and probably another 15 or 20.
And they were
like,
for sure
so
like,
this
we're going
dude's
to
like
make
a
it back.
$250,000 in debt just to the vendors.
That close to Mexico. Dude, just saying.
Not cool beans.
Yeah.
You might,
Busta
My
Rhymes?
cartel might come and fucking
And Busta
end
Rhymes.
him, dude.
He
And
still had-
Busta Rhymes.
He still had to pay for the cleanup, all the trash to get taken away, like everything.
I'd have just stopped payment on all the credit cards and fucking left.
Oh
Like,
my God.
This is just what it looks like here now.
That guy's got to be scared for his life.
Oh yeah.
He's probably gonna get sued by a couple of those vendors because the
I know, this is
barbecue guy.
interesting.
Better
Like, this is
law up.
wild.
Oh, that
Lawyer
poor
up.
barbecue guy. He had probably 300 pounds of just brisket sitting there.
Oh,
Plus all the
dude,
pork, all the
that's
chicken.
Devastating.
It's the
Hot
opposite of
links.
Firefest, where it was set up to be sick as fuck.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
there's
and
just
just
no
no one
people.
cares.
That's true. They had no food at Firefest.
Oh,
they
no,
had
there was
all the
food.
accoutrements at this
They had
thing.
employees
people
like
left.
wanting
This
to
is
do
Ice
things.
Fest, dude.
Shout out to fucking Truth. It's like a soul food truck. Those motherfuckers had chicken wings. They were like breaded and deep fried, like fried chicken wings, and they were 10 for $15.
God damn.
You're not gonna find a deal like that anymore.
No,
dude.
no.
that was the
Especially
best.
not at a festival.
For
at
a festival,
festival.
Shout out
they
Truth,
were-
dude.
At a
Shout out
festival?
Truth.
Fake one.
They had the
Fake
best
festival.
damn mac and cheese too. Like
That just breaks
that-
your heart, all that
Yeah. It
really
wasted
does,
food. That's
dude.
very fat of me to say, but like, think of the food that just got wasted.
So,
I met this awesome lady named Thunder Walker. Thunder Walker had the big hair. If you're looking through
What kind
my
of white trash
videos.
was she?
No, she was this badass black lady who her family is the reason why they have equal housing opportunity because they were the ones who sued to make it so that black people can have equal housing opportunities.
That's cool.
That lady sounds awesome.
Yeah, and so she's fucking legit
Thunder
knows
Walker?
all kinds of shit about real estate, and she's all about green zones and helping people set up like weed shops and grow operations and stuff.
Damn.
So
What a nice lady.
if you're trying to set up a weed shop, check out Thunder Walker. She-
TW.
Check out
you
Thunder
can,
Walker.
You can hear her coming, they say.
When you guys see her hair, I'll show you guys pictures of her hair. It's fucking amazing.
Thundercloud.
Bring it
they
up.
Call it.
I would love to see you.
All right, so that was Macy's tale of heartbreak.
Now, Zach, let's talk about your tale of heartbreak.
Jesus, Murphy.
Holy shit.
Thunderwalker experience.
The Thunder. Dude, was she doing a live podcast?
Yep.
Did you get on?
No, she was interviewing Redman's sister though. But yeah,
Redman's sister is a
that's
sick
her hair.
guest.
Like it's
That's
insane.
Think we could get Redman's sister?
Big get. A friend of the
We're not even asking for Redman. dude.
friend of the podcast,
I want to get
Redman's
Thunderwalker.
sister.
Friend of the podcast. Shout out Redman's sister. Red woman.
All right, now,
Safita.
Zach, walk us through your Super Bowl Sunday.
I had a great time. It's over. Yeah. And then,
Wait. What
how about
day
these
did you get
fucking
in?
balloons? Do you
What
guys
day-
hear about these balloons? This train shit. What happened at the
No.
Tacoma Comedy Club this
No,
weekend,
dude,
guys?
cry. We're
What
gonna
did
watch
you-
you
what-
cry.
what did you get
It's
in?
Okay.
Saturday morning.
And like
What'd
Zach
you
said,
do in Arizona for your Saturday leading up to the bowl?
So our brother and his friends were also down there. One of them lives in Scottsdale, so they were all like staying there. And they're like all 40, like they all like they have a couple of kids, and they're just like, this is everything to these dudes. And you know, they're Jersey, Philly dudes, so like they're ready to go. So Steve picks me up from the airport.
Shout out Steve. friend
Shout
of the
out my
podcast.
dad, Steve.
Friend of the podcast.
Love you, Paul. Please stop listening, but thank you. You rule. God damn it. I love you so much. Anyway. Steve picks me up. I text my brother. I'm like, where are you guys at? What are you doing? They're at the Barstool Sports Bar in Phoenix, Arizona. They got a tape. Bro, we get into there, and it is a carnival.
What's a table
every
cost the day before Super Bowl Sunday?
Not at liberty to say, but you better believe it is 4 digits, probably approaching 5.
Yeah.
Good God.
These guys, you know, they got a little bit
These
of
are
money to toss
The
around.
Jersey boys were in town,
Bro,
dude.
every bar in this part of town packed to the gills. Everybody's wearing their jersey. Like everybody is out. We pull up there.
Something's
The
fixing to pop off,
line's
dude.
down the block. So I call my brother. I'm like, it's gonna be a while before me, because I'm with my dad. My 63-year-old dad. I'm like, yeah, we're right in the back of the line, so it might be a minute. He's like, fuck that. He like goes out to the security guard. He's like, those two, they're coming to this table. We were there for 9 hours.
Just
bucket after bucket. We want another bucket. I must have had 3,000 or 4,000 beers. I had some drinkies, guys. It was utopia. I wish I could have died that night.
But at this point,
died before the Super Bowl.
at this point, you are out of ketosis.
Ketosis is gone, Steve. That is my introduction to being out of ketosis, by the way. 2 weeks of no beer, no fucking
Back, baby.
bread, pasta. Yeah, dude.
So
I'm back in a big way,
So
baby.
when you die, that's what your heaven is right there.
So you didn't drink
For
for
sure.
2 weeks before that?
I didn't drink
but having your
beer
own
for
ta-
2 weeks.
Oh,
I was
okay.
slurping on
Having
them
your own
claws.
table
Oh, okay,
at a
okay,
sports
okay.
bar like that is very different than just
Bro,
being there.
And we're situated in the front patio. And
great views of all the TVs.
everybody's just outside, like, wanting to be on the other side of the fence.
wanna
And
be
it's
you.
me and a bunch of 40-year-olds, my 63-year-old dad, and then, like, my best friend from home and his brother.
So you and your brother were the Chung Bulls of the group.
No, my friend who works for the Eagles, shout out Wes, he got me the tickets. It was me and his
podcast.
Shout out Wes.
Friend of the
He's
podcast.
definitely listening to this. Yeah, he got us the tickets. And so my brother was like, get him in here. So he came in and he was right in the mix. Mixing it up, dude. 9 hours.
Nah. What
Was
time did you
Steve-
get there? Like
I
11
landed
a.m.?
around noon and we got there at like 2, I
So
guess.
You were just there till
We were there
bar
from 2 to
closed.
10. Like, we couldn't do anything after that. That's a long ass day. And everyone you go by is go Birds, go Birds. Like I'm with Philly Garbage. Oh my God, it was euphoric.
Well, Steve was living it up, dude.
Steve had a great time. He tapped out around 8. He was like, I got a long drive back. You hang out with the boys. I got to go back to Tucson, Arizona.
to hang out with
A
my dad.
95-mile drive into the middle of the desert because he wanted to save money on hotels in the Phoenix area.
Dude, I just love that you Steve and Scott could have been hanging out all weekend, dude. I wish I could have made that happen.
Dude, what a missed opportunity.
Whoa.
I didn't even realize Scott. It slipped my mind that Scott's down in Tucson, dude.
Yeah, that would have been.
That would have been a sick
wild.
hang.
You might have seen him out and about, dude.
I probably
You
did.
Might have given him money.
Anything helps. He looked cool. He looked pretty cool. Fuck bums. Anyway.
I definitely did not give him
I'll give Arizona a lot of credit. Hardly any homeless.
Well, dude, being homeless, I think there's
It's a swelter.
there's the same level of people that become unhoused, but they all just melt into the concrete after standing out
during
there.
the
for
winter.
10
as they should.
During the
As they
winter, it's a
should.
good place to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can hitchhike down there during the winter, solid place to be homeless.
When
but-
it's 120 degrees, that's not the fucking place to
Oh,
be homeless.
hell no. Can't only shade is under a cacti, dude. Fuck that.
Man.
They're doing a lot of meth down there, right? It's real methy in Arizona.
Oh,
That's
it's-
what the homeless are into.
It's everything.
I think an upcoming guest, Jeff Bernovich, will assure us that that is a meth haven.
Dude, if you did heroin in Arizona, you'd wake up like Kramer when he fell asleep on the rooftop. Stick a fork in me, Jerry. I'm cooked.
Since the Seinfeld episode was our last one, that's back-to-back times where you made that joke. No, it was funny.
Okay.
Both
so
times.
You have arguably the best day of your life on Saturday.
It was sick, yeah. That's definitely up there.
And then you go to wherever you're. Did you?
Oh,
stay
here's a
on that
great
night?
here's a great little side story. So I end up going back with my buddy Wes and his brother back to the hotel, like the team hotel. Like cheerleaders are staying there, like the whole front office is staying there. Like this is a nice fucking
You see
place.
Howie?
I didn't see Howie. No, I did.
No?
No, I did not
He
see
was
Howie.
about though.
He was in the mix. He was in the mix for sure. But
You just missed him at the continental breakfast.
just missed him. So anyway, I'm not even drunk. I'm just exhausted from drinking all day. You know.
I'm
So-
fucking worn out.
A lot of curling.
So I fall asleep on the floor. No blankies, no pillow, nothing. And we're in the desert. Macy, you doing all right, man? Yeah. All right.
It's called a Philly bunk bed right there.
It's freezing. My boys are both also done. Like it's a long day being in the sun drinking.
Yeah.
It's hard work. So they're passed out. I wake up in the middle of the night just like I can't sleep. I don't know if I was too excited or what, but it is freezing in this fucking room and I got nothing. For some reason in my mind I was like, go into the bathroom. I go into the bathroom and I start a hot bath. And then I don't want to take my shirt off because the lock's kind of funky on the door. So I don't want them like popping in. But like
your shirt off.
this is how fucked up
Is
I
your
was.
flaccid penis not
So,
out?
yes, dude. I'm sitting in this bath, no pants, a Zach Ertz jersey on. I was so cold, dude, but it was so warm. So yeah, I sat there,
Soaking wet.
the bottom of it's getting wet.
You just got a ring around you of water.
I'm crying. Dude, we lost the Super Bowl the next time.
That's why God wants you before you live in a bathtub around your home.
This is hours before the biggest game of my life.
Dude, you were fucking 2 floors away from fucking Jalen Hurst, probably. And like,
I'm in a bed with no pants on and a shirt on.
Dude, Zach Ertz would be ashamed.
He would. Oh my God. Yo. My little penis floating up.
just sitting there like, oh my God, it's
Yeah.
so warm.
It's so
We're
warm.
gonna fucking win. We're gonna win.
No soap.
Do they have any
No
bubbles?
soap. No, it's not a bubble bath. That's ridiculous.
What is he, gay?
How is it not more embarrassing to be
Yeah.
seen sitting in a bathtub with
I
just a
don't know.
jersey on than to be just
He's
naked?
been drinking for 8 hours.
Wouldn't you get made fun of more for being in the bathtub with just a jersey on than if you're just in there naked with some man boobies hanging out?
No, dude, I gotta rep the birds,
Wait,
baby.
you were wearing
Let's
the
go.
jersey?
Yes.
Oh my God! I thought it was like a white tee.
It's the Zach Ertz dog.
Yeah,
Fucking 86.
Bro, Super Bowl emblem shout out to Birds 2017 champions.
God, the only thing that could have made that better is if someone walked in and was like, "Hey Zach, how
Oh,
you?"
dude, no big deal. You had the jersey on. It's not weird at all.
This isn't
You're just in a bath at 3 in the morning.
I was gonna make fun of you, but you got that Earth jersey on, so you're
Hell
good.
yeah, dude. Go
Your
Birds.
your host is just
Birds.
like, dude, you can't come to the game anymore.
Oh my
Give me those
God.
tickets back.
This is how much Zach's family has bullied him about being fat that he's less worried about showing his penis and more worried about showing his tits.
Fucking chest hurts right now.
Fucking broke you, dude.
I was like, I don't care if he's in Tucson. I'm not taking any risks being fat around my dad.
No. So then, did you get out and drive, or did you fall asleep and then wake up when it was cold?
Brother, man, you nailed it on the head.
You did. You fell asleep.
Your fucking dick is just pruned at that point. What the fuck?
Your toes are just raisins.
You're waking up every 45 minutes to drain like 2 inches of water and turn the hot water
Fucking
back
water's
on with
all
your
yellow.
toes.
Oh no. So yeah, I get up. I wake up around like I took a little nap. I wake up.
Water had to be freezing by the time.
I was way colder when I woke up. It was way colder. I was at I had hypotherm, dude.
Everybody else wakes up like sweating. They're like, why is the thermostat at 87 degrees? Why is Zach's jersey wet?
So now I literally just got back up. Dude. I put my pants on.
You didn't
Listen to me.
You didn't dry off?
The bottom of the
Towel
jersey
off?
is still soaked. And I'm just like, well, that was weird. I just went back and laid on the ground. And my friend's brother got up shortly after that and put a blanket over me.
He probably woke up when you turned the water on and was all like,
He's been in there a while. He might have killed himself. He thought it was he's like, this it's never getting better. He actually did it, dude.
Dude, everybody else must have woken up the next morning too and been like, I think Zach pissed himself. There's a giant wet spot on the carpet.
I'm absolutely falling to pieces laughing about this. I told my friends about it. They're like, that's kind of weird. They didn't even think it was that funny. The Jersey boys didn't like it.
that just means they fucking.
Wes is like, dude, what happened to my friend?
He's like, this is really sad. What?
Shout out, Wes.
Either that or he Winnie the Poohed himself a week before that.
I don't think he'd want to be mentioned as a friend of the podcast.
Oh, dude. And then we lost the Super Bowl.
Now, walk us through your Super Bowl Sunday.
So this is all taking place at
I
like
put that out of my mind real quick.
Yeah, no, we gotta dwell on it.
You gotta have that Jalen Hurts mindset. Next play. If that shit's over.
wait. Did you wear the jersey to the game the next day?
No, I switched out.
What'd you have on?
I wore my jersey I wore when we won the last Super Bowl.
Carson?
My green Malcolm Jenkins.
Malcolm Jenkins
deep
is a
cut.
solid one.
It's pretty good.
No, I like Malcolm Jenkins.
He's a good dude.
Oh, holy shit.
God
Dude,
damn
I'm
it.
like-
the
there's
rest
like-
of this is not going to touch
There's
how
like no
funny that
oxygen
was.
in my
I'm
brain
sorry.
right now.
All right, so. That was
Your
weird.
legs are just your legs look like you're fucking 86.
I'm so cold. I'm shivering. I'm just.
You didn't even dry off. You didn't even dry off, dude. Your pants are wet now too.
And just the fact that, like, you guys hadn't even lost yet.
I was like, that was weird.
You're in a winning mindset.
That was weird. Now it's time for the best day of my life. Let's go. Oh, man. It's so funny to think about me talking shit to any other, like, opposing teammate to think of how I was 6 hours before, slumped over in a tub, no bottom.
Like, that's a weird low for to sandwich between the two greatest days of my life.
A brief intermission.
9 hours at the bus. To go home and take a bath. A sleepy bath. You could have drowned.
Yeah, that's what I told my girlfriend that. She was like, you could have died. I was like, what? Nuh-uh.
If they would have found you,
I was like, I had my elbows. I was good.
they would have found you next day.
I was fine.
Drowned
I was
in a
locked.
bathtub
I was
just
locked.
with a Zach Ertz jersey on.
Dead.
Didn't even make it to the Super Bowl.
Dead with
I
his
just
dick
died.
out.
Shriveled. Just fucking.
I wish you guys would have been like, that's the way he would have wanted to go.
Oh my god! Just a fucking beer next to you.
I love you so much, but I wish you would have died.
It would have been the best move for my career ever, dude.
It would have been one of those things where your dad would have showed up to, like, see you, and they would have been like, no,
Jesus.
don't go in. Don't go in. You don't want to see this.
I'm all blown up, I'm all swelling.
All fucking Chris Farley'd out.
I did 2 weeks of keto to look like that.
The manifest of what was in your stomach must have been like Elvis.
It's more embarrassing than dying on the toilet.
The amount of
like-
beer you drank, I bet you were floating at the top. Your ass wasn't even touching
Dude.
the bottom.
I would love to read the headline of just like Philly fan spends 9 hours at sports bar, then goes to
And then his
hotel
team
and dies in
loses.
Jersey, and then his fucking team lost. No, dude, if you would have died, they would have heard about that because it's in the hotel they were at. They would have heard about
Also-
it, and they would have played harder for you.
They might have won.
Jalen
my
Hurts
fault,
wouldn't have
dude.
fumbled that.
It would have been
Like-
like Zach Ertz died in the bathtub.
They would have been like, oh my God, Riley Cooper came here and died.
Dude, what a
Riley
great
Cooper
reference.
killed himself at the team hotel.
I couldn't forgive myself for saying the N-word at that concert all the years ago. I just couldn't take it.
But I
He might
also
have been
can't
there,
forgive
dude.
them for turning their backs on me in my darkest hour.
Yeah, he was
so
really like
fucking
pandering to the fans when he
funny.
did that, I think.
You just have like the black fucking under your eyes too.
So yeah,
Holy shit.
that was a funny side to the story. Oh man. So yeah, wake up, have a nice breakfast, and then my dad picks me up, and we head down to
what'd you eat?
Glendale. Huh?
What meal capped off that great night?
I had some eggs, bacon. I mean, pretty traditional
Continental?
stuff. Yeah,
It was
continental.
You gotta
Yeah,
have
Full
it.
continental.
yeah, absolutely. Little scrambled eggs, little toast, little bacon. Nothing crazy. And anyway, then my dad came, picked me up. It's time to head down to Glendale, Arizona.
What was the tailgate like?
So, Willie, you're gonna have to stop laughing, dude. The tailgate was pretty sick. It was like there was like a bunch of like stations. So outside there wasn't like traditional like tailgate parking like you would like with people like RVs and shit. There wasn't a lot of that. There was like very like corporate parties. Like Guy Fieri had a tailgate, and then there was like each side had a tailgate.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was like they had like where they were
It's
like
not even
taping.
a tailgate. If it's
Yeah,
not,
it's not really tailgate. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's a very corporate event. Like they're there to make money. You know what I mean? So they probably prevented people from doing that. But anyway, yeah. So we were like behind where they were filming like NFL sports, like the pregame show, whatever. Like with all the dudes, like Terry Bradshaw, all the stars were out there.
Hell yeah.
And so yeah, we were around there. You know, had some drinks, had some food, and then, I mean, it was crazy. Like the diversity of the people that were there. Like it is predominantly, I'd say, 65% Eagles fans.
Okay.
35% Chiefs fans, or 30% Chiefs fans, and then 5% like fans of random teams,
Rich people.
and corporate people.
Yeah.
So like it was so weird. Like people like
who just
some,
love
some people,
football.
some people I was like, oh, like 49ers fan, Bengals fan, Bills fan. Like they probably booked the trip because they thought they were gonna get there. And we're like, fuck it, let's just go anyway.
Maybe, but I think there are also some people that just like have enough money and they're like, let's go to the fucking Super
And it's
Bowl.
like thousands per seat. Every seat minimum was $2,000. Absolutely,
Your
minimum.
brother paid full price now.
He paid full face value. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough stuff.
Were they next to you?
No, we all were in different
You had
spots.
fucking really great seats, right? You were on the lower level.
No, we were 400.
Oh, word. I thought.
No, that's up with the people though. You
Bro,
were amongst the
my
fucking
section was
bros.
all fucking birds,
Mm.
and except for 2 Chiefs fans in front of us, and then behind
Were
us
they
it was
hearing
like
it though? Were you
Oh
letting
my
them
God,
hear
I
it?
Brother,
can't
man.
Were
imagine.
you letting them hear
not
it?
me, but like
The Jersey boys?
no, because I wasn't sitting near
Okay.
them. Like stray Eagles, like your typical Eagles
Yeah.
fan. But yeah, and then behind us, literally the row behind us, it literally looked like a fucking Boscov, JCPenney catalog. Like they were dressed like khakis, reasonable sweaters, like a visor,
You
like
can't even like get a hoodie or a jersey.
dude. They
Something
just
Super Bowl related.
and they tapped my dad on the shoulder like, "Hey, you guys from Philly?" We were like, "Yeah, like surrounding areas. Like we're all from there." And she was like, "Oh, we're from Cincinnati. We just got here from work. Like we'll be pulling for you guys." And then it like, as the game proceeds, it just gets vicious. Like the things that get said. And but I gotta tell you, that first half, I believe I fully
Did
fucking
the guy in
believe,
front of
dude.
us just use the N-word?
Boy.
I have never like felt a rejoicing euphoria. I was shouting towards the heavens when like AJ Brown catches that touchdown. When like
Dude,
some of the sensational fucking catches, I was like, thank you, God. Like I'm hugging fucking strangers.
Yeah,
It's
that's
it's a
what you
fucking
think.
love fest.
I was saying you
was
and Steve
so
probably
fucking
hugged in a way that you hadn't hugged in a long time.
I mean, just for being away, yeah. I mean, I
Well,
haven't
you
lived
and
at
Steve
home
were
since
next
I was
to
like
each other,
18.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like my dad, me, and then my friend, and then his brother. So I mean, it was like the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? It was like, it was fucking awesome. And you
What was
you
the closest you felt to your father in that game?
This is gonna get so gay. He touched me now. He put his hand on my thigh.
Well,
Are you leaving right now?
I do have to go.
Oh,
I'm gonna pass the
man.
mic to Fitz.
All right,
He's
well,
been off mic.
Yeah. Welcome,
Fitz,
welcome,
everybody.
Fitz, the producer, on the boards.
What's up, everybody?
It's not really gonna get funnier from here. So you caught the best spot. Have fun at work.
Peace.
Willie Dean, everybody. Very funny comedian.
never stop laughing.
I'm glad.
I'm glad.
I'm glad that I brought you that joy.
Willie, you should unhook that mic because it's going to pull the camera.
And you gotta ditch your camera. Fuck it. We don't need it.
That's all good.
All right.
So then,
Yeah. So I mean, yeah.
how was
That
the
first
halftime
half.
show.
So
Or do you wanna
after
go
after
into
the
more?
second after the
Hold on. We're still doing the gay thing. What moment were you and your dad like closest to each other before it got bad?
I mean, like I'd say right before halftime when we were up 10,
And everyone thought Mahomes might be hurt for the
and
game.
Mahomes, like people were texting us like Mahomes is done. Mahomes is done. We were like, it's gonna happen. This is gonna happen. We're fucking 20 minutes away from it happening.
Yeah,
So
and
like
then
it
they
was
gave him
so
the
we were
craziest
so
shit.
happy.
They had to give him the
Dude, I
craziest
went to the
shit.
bathroom after that. Like everybody was high fiving. It was like all Eagles songs as people were pissing. People were being really mean to Chiefs fans. It was really cool. It was a great
What was
moment.
the
in time.
funniest thing you heard shouted at a Chiefs fan?
I don't know, but it was like the reverse of like them calling them racist when they were doing the but like Philly fans are notoriously racist. So you guys are fucking racist. The funniest thing I did hear from an Eagles fan though was when we were walking out after it was all over and they lost. The guy was like, "Dude," it like thick Philly accent. He's like, "Dude, one summer I had 3 fucking dogs die in the same fucking summer. I ain't half as sad as I am right now, dude." Unprovoked. This is fucking terrible. Oh my god. Me and my dad just looked at each other.
Those 2 Chiefs fans in your section,
Yeah.
when the game started turning around, what was it more negative?
No,
And
because they were in the very front and all the Eagles fans were behind them, so they were just like kind of looking at each other, not acknowledging us, but they were getting the chirping like, "Sit the fuck down, you fucking idiot." Like anytime they did something good.
anytime they were happy,
Fuck yeah, you fucking retard. Yeah, it was awesome.
Did you think he was out at the half?
No, because I mean the NFL is notorious for like they'll just shoot something in you, painkillers, tape you up, you're back out there, and like I give Mahomes all the credit in the world. Like he wasn't coming off that field. They weren't going to put fucking Chad Henne back in there. He was going to stay in there if he couldn't move. You know what I mean? So you knew he was coming back out, but at the same time, you're like, we're up 10-0. All we got to do is match like score for score with them, and it's going to be over. But then, I mean, to win a Super Bowl, everything has to go your way, and all the little things were going their way. So you kind of had the feeling.
Just a ball game in general. That was the shittiest way I've ever seen a
Very
football game
anticlimactic, yeah.
Yeah, dude, just the dude having the full lane to score and sliding at the fucking one.
Bro.
Like
that, I felt physically like I was punched when that happened. I was like, that it's it.
And that holding call was bullshit.
I'm not gonna harp on those things.
But still.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for that kind of thing. That sucks, and we didn't play great defense. And
when were you first worried?
The beginning of the first half, after the halftime show was over, the guy next to us pointed out that on the scoreboard it said teams that lead by more than 2 scores after the first half are 26-1 in Super Bowls.
Ooh.
And we were like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck. The only other team that lost was the Falcons when they lost. Like they lost by like a 28 point. Yeah, that collapse. Yeah. So right then that put like a chill. Like oh shit.
That was the
and
sign.
I mean yeah. So when that happened, the fumble. I mean I think that the fumble happened the first half, but that was like
Jalen Hurts
he came right back after that.
Did a fucking rushing.
He played the game of his life. Like, what else can you ask?
4 rushing fucking touchdowns, bro.
Logan almost bet
fuck
on
the
that
Chiefs.
first one. He almost made good money.
Yeah, Willie talked me out of that fucking 95-1 Jalen Hurts rushing the first fucking
3
touchdown of the
touchdowns, dude.
game.
It's 3.
What the fuck? He
Yeah.
tied like the most rushing touchdowns in fucking and Super Bowl history.
Yeah.
Of any position. As a quarterback. What the fuck?
Dude, 95-1.
Yeah. Dude, knowing that it was over there, I will say, and I hope this doesn't sound dramatic, but it was the worst, like I looked at my friend, and he looked like he just saw, like, a horrific car crash and something ended. Like, I saw all life leave his face, and I just, like, was like, it felt worse than any girl breaking up with me. Any, like, goldfish, like, any – it was the second worst day of my life there. Up until that, though, the best day. So, like, the juxtaposition going from the high to the low
that's
was
what
like,
makes it the worst is that it was so good.
It was so good.
It's the gap between.
Yeah,
that makes
but,
it the worst.
I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's football. I had the time of my life with my my dad.
How
my
was the
brother.
halftime show?
I thought it was very entertaining. I enjoyed it. It didn't go on too long. It
you
was
hard?
like very entertaining.
I was hard.
Were you? Was I hard? No, I was not hard. I couldn't see that far.
You know, Andy Reid didn't let the Chiefs players go out and watch Rihanna because he said they
Did the Eagles?
I didn't hear about that, but I heard that Andy Reid was so pissed at how they were playing, he wouldn't let them go watch Rihanna and said they didn't deserve to watch Rihanna.
Ooh.
And so I think that's.
I feel so bad for them, dude.
I think that's. I think that was
That's
the
why
motivation.
they won. They're like, I want to see some fucking.
I wanted to see Rihanna.
I did see a really funny tweet. It was like, imagine how sick it was to be Pat Mahomes with some guy putting a literal pharmacy into your leg, getting taped up, listening to the echoes of Rihanna, knowing you're about to win the Super Bowl. It's like, Jesus, dude.
Sam Morril had the best tweet where he was like, Rihanna proving women don't actually need maternity leave.
Nice. Very nice. No, what did you guys think of the halftime show? I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
She hit all her hits.
Yeah,
I was thinking Kanye was coming
I
out,
was
though.
hoping Kanye.
I did think
because
that.
Jay-Z was there too, and it's just like she did that fucking run in this town. She could have had him.
I would have
But,
went
you know,
nuts.
whatever. It's all about the ladies. Let the ladies have her shine.
I didn't really understand the like the white suit people all like dancing.
Little
Like I got
sperm
like
cells?
yeah, they look kind of. Is that you think that's like what the innuendo was?
Maybe.
And she was the
Or
egg.
it was like white and red blood cells.
I never thought of that.
Oh, sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yuck.
She was just letting everyone know how she got pregnant. Those were the sperm, and she was the egg.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, I mean that's really it. Then the next day, I just my flight wasn't until like 6 p.m. So it's just like waiting
Yeah.
around all day after driving back from Tucson.
Oh yeah, you got to
So-
recount the airport.
When you got cut off at the airport, you just hopped bars, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How many more did you?
So
get
I got
next
there
week?
and
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
4 hours till my flight. Like my brother, like his flight was way earlier than mine, well a couple hours earlier than mine, and like I just had to sit in the airport. And this airport is packed. Like everyone is going everywhere. Like the Super Bowl just happened. Like more than 100,000 people just came into the city. I don't want to think.
They did not show up at Consumption Park.
I'm glad you guys laughed at that.
So many people to just be leaving all at the same time, and they're all wearing their jerseys still.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I don't want to think about football. I don't want to think about the game. I can't look at the internet. And I'm just surrounded by like Chiefs fans high-fiving. There's merchandise everywhere, like Super Bowl champions, get it here, like 50% off.
Did you see any other Eagles fans with wet
People were
jersey
still.
bottoms? That's the question.
You too, huh, man?
Tub nap. Tub naps.
Whatever you need to do, man. But yeah, so it took just like every bar I walked by was just like packed with a line of people to get in, to even get a spot. And I walked around like terminal to terminal, and I found one. I just like went to the front of the line. And was like, hey, I just want to sit at the bar. He's like, I got one spot behind a pole. I was like, I'll take it.
Made for
So
you.
yeah, the bartender like came around and
hide from the world.
I'm sitting there, and to my right there's just like a huge TV, and of course it's just the highlights, like breaking down the X's and O's of my heart just shattering into a trillion pieces. And people behind me high five, like, fuck yeah, dude, another one, my homie. Oh my god, I fucking hated my life, dude. And so yeah, I got that first beer, deleted immediately, gone. I would like another. I savored the second one, chugged the third one, and then I was like, hey, can I get another one? She's like, hey, like, this is your fourth one in like less than an hour. This has got to be your last one. I was like, that's fair. And I drank that and just went to the next one.
Like, what if I get food?
She's like, oh yeah, you're in. Get some fries. But yeah, so that was rough. I just went to the next one, and then I fucking flew back here. Been wallowing ever since. I'm just getting my voice back now.
Oh. What was that toilet?
Holy shit! That was the only saving grace of that trip home. I get into a stall, and there is a medical emergency scene in this stall. I'm talking splatter of shit. Nowhere near the bowl. The wall. Have you seen the picture?
I saw the picture.
I keep showing my girlfriend, and she hates it.
I love that was poop. I thought it was
Let me see it
puke
again.
at first.
I'll bring it up. What I love so much about it is there is one smear where an attempt was made to clean it up, and then they must have realized that there was no saving what fucking happened. Oh my God, this is hilarious.
And no one wants to report it because they're gonna think it's you.
And I got into that stall and just laughed. I was like, can you imagine just like being in the next stall, like someone gets in the door and you just hear hee.
What did it smell like?
No smell. This shit was dried. This was hours ago.
That's gnarly.
Dude.
Fitz
Look
was-
at the look.
Fitz was
Look how far it goes.
Fitz was confused because Fitz was all like, "Is Zach saying he did that?"
No, dude. That's so funny that like 300 people think I did that.
Like, wow, Zach
Dude,
had a rough
check
night.
this out.
Oh yeah, that one.
So the
smear,
one
dude.
wipe. I mean, it is devastating up here. Look at how far it goes.
Jesus, all the way to the other side.
We'll post this picture to our social media. Check it out at rough RSP.
Now, let me look at it.
Yeah, explore it. Go for it.
Now, I am curious. Just as like, oh my God, that's.
Look how far it goes. Zoom in as far as you can and just keep going. It's like Google Maps. You just keep going like, damn, this is a big ass country. The islands of it, the outskirts. Yeah, it rules. That's one of my favorite pictures. I might make it my background.
All right. Now, I am curious. As someone who usually is like 4 surges deep by halftime of an NFL game, how much did you drink the day of the Super Bowl?
I was very mindful of that. I mean, I couldn't really not be just because of how much they cost too. Like if I were to drink what I normally drank, I'd be bankrupt right now.
How much was a pint of beer?
$18.
$18.
So every time it's like you would get up, like I got the next round.
$40.
4 times 4, dude, almost $80. And then they ask for a tip. It's like, fuck, did they
$18
for a tall boy? Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, so I think I had.
What about at the
I had like
tailgate?
3 in the first half and maybe 2 in the second half. Tall boys.
Okay, so you had $100 worth of beer.
Yeah, easily.
I
thought I was
what
very
about during
good.
the
I was very
tailgate?
good.
Was it cheaper during the tailgate?
No, well, tailgate a little bit cheaper, like probably like 14, something like that. But I really didn't drink that much during the tailgate. I wanted to like be there and remember
Would you
it.
eat during the Super Bowl?
I really did not eat that much.
No
you know, I
snacks?
had like a brat at the tailgate. You know, pickies like French fries and shit. But I really didn't eat almost that whole weekend. I was like, you know, because I'm coming off of 2 weeks of keto, which is fucking hard. And then I'm like, all right, I got to have beer at the Super Bowl, but I don't want to get carried away. So all my calories just came from beer.
Okay.
Respect your bodies out there. Body positivity, guys.
We went to the big game super party.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, what did you guys do?
they're not
No,
legal.
we're done. Close the door on this. What
They're
did you
not
guys
legally
do?
allowed to call it a Super Bowl party, but essentially,
I gave them their money.
EQC just like streamed the Super Bowl in their event center.
Oh shit! You went to the
Yeah.
sports book?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! How was
No,
that?
not
I've always
the
wanted.
sports bar. No, the sport on the it was on the other side. It was in their event center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the,
It's like a
the
big
sports
screen
bar
or-
you had to
The
like reserve and pay for like the seats in
Yeah.
the sports bar.
Yeah.
You had
On
to, like,
the
have
other
a certain
side,
amount
there
of
was like a
money on the
free
game.
event that was like bleacher seating.
Sure.
So we like sat
But like
in the
actual, not
bleachers.
The three of
bleachers,
yous?
but like
Uh,
seats
no,
with.
Willie went and hung
with-
out with his family because his sister wasn't
Cup
21
holders.
and couldn't come up.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, we went down there. Dude,
What did
There was
you
probably-
guys eat?
There was probably like
the snack situation was so
4,000
dumb.
people there.
And it was 10 football fields big. They were well accommodating.
If only we could have flown them down to Phoenix to hang out at a weed smoking party.
There was a lot of people. Like
I
it was
go down-
almost full.
I was gonna get 2 beers for myself. Fitz said he didn't want a beer, right? So I was gonna get 2 beers for myself, a hot dog each, and like a pretzel, right? That was my plan. Individually, the beers were like $7 a piece. The pretzel was like $7. The hot dogs were like $5, right? So it was gonna be like $32.
Reasonable.
Super reasonable, and I was gonna pay it. And they were like, you know, if you just buy this wristband for $35, you get 4 beers, and you get as much food as you can basically carry on one pass through. And so I got like 3 hot dogs, hot wings,
You went
a
in.
burger, pretzel. I got
How
so
high
much
were you?
shit. Super high. But it was just like At first they were like, you can only get like 2 beers per person.
Yeah.
So this lady
Fuck
behind
that.
This lady behind me wasn't getting beer. I was like, she's with me. So I got 4 beers and I just got an extra burger and gave it to her.
You're so smart.
Yeah, and so I just had like fucking stacks of food that would have cost like $80 individually, but it cost me $3 more.
Thriving on a budget right now.
Yeah, I was stoked about that. I was like, dude, this is like
Well fed, dude. Nice.
Amen.
So
Yeah.
you're all.
And that was after we'd all got 3 scoops of gelato.
Yeah,
Dude,
we all got a triple scoop of gelato.
The gelato at EQC.
How am I the
so
fat
good.
person on this podcast? It's
Dude,
infuriating.
so good.
Dude, you can get 3 scoops for $6.
It's called
Or-
metabolism.
Or a double scoop
Yeah.
in a waffle cone for $5.
Dude, it's delicious.
Man, they're doing it right at EQC. Shouts out.
They know how to get me in there.
I picked
Yeah,
out
dude,
a fucking In-N-Out while I was down in Phoenix.
Oh, how was it?
Okay.
I got 2 double-doubles and some animal fries.
Was that your first time?
No, I used to live in California, so.
Bro,
Good shit.
it was-
Good as it used to be.
Yeah.
The best pizza spot in the country is in Phoenix.
What is it?
It's got this whole fucking Netflix documentary about it. It's called like Pete. It's the guy's last name, but
Some dumb Italian
Yeah.
found his way to the desert.
But dude, it's fucking amazing. Like his pizza is in fucking insane. There's some really good restaurants down in Phoenix, dude. You fucking.
We
I
did
don't
not
buy
get
it.
to go out much.
missed out.
And we were
Phoenix pizza
half
sucks.
a mile away from In-N-Out at the Airbnb, so I just walked
Perfect.
over there.
Fair enough. You
Oh,
walked?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Dude, I bet Ubers down there were fucking insane.
It cost me $80 to get to the Airbnb.
Good God. What kind of distance are we talking about?
20-minute drive.
From the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems about right.
The airport's fucked always, but like I can imagine Super Bowl Sunday anywhere around downtown.
Oh my God, I didn't
You
talk
should have
about.
stayed till Tuesday and hit the fucking
No.
the stand-up live open mic. That's a fucking good.
I wanted to
night.
get the fuck out of that
I
town
didn't
as
talk about
fast
showing
as
up
fucking
to the
possible.
Airbnb. So I didn't know who was staying at the Airbnb. I just assumed it was me and Redman and his sister.
You thought you guys were gonna
Safita?
like share a bed?
No. So I get there. Redman's not in yet. His sister's not there. You remember
Jack
that?
off.
Remember that Chappelle show where they did the Real World, but it was like
The one
all
white
the
guy?
black people and the one white guy. I roll in with my suitcase. There's like,
You're like I'm
And
part black. I swear.
You like hit the weed like he does.
I'm like,
That's so fucking funny. Why
oh
do
my
keep
God, I
forgetting?
roll
Sorry,
in
buddy.
and they're like, yo, what's up? We hear you're Redman's boy, so we're supposed to take care of you. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, you're going to be staying in a room with T-Rock. And I look over, there's this big black dude with dreads.
And yeah, I've been to prison.
And they're like, yeah, you're bunking with
my bed.
T-Rock.
Actually,
It's my boy Lysol.
And so T-Rock shows me where the room is, and he's already got his bed picked out, and my bed's underneath this like 72-inch TV that's hanging on the wall.
Damn. What a spot. Serious spots. And Airbnb sounds like it's awesome.
Yeah, it was funny though, cause like I
What
totally
was T-Rock like?
he was cool as fuck. The next day we wake up and this big motherfucker's in the kitchen with a blender, and he's like, yeah, I own this company. It's sea kelp. And he was grinding up sea kelp and making sea kelp smoothies with it.
What was he saying?
I'll
They,
make
what
you-
what are the
What was the
benefits of
pitch?
eating
Yeah, what
kelp?
was the
Yeah,
pitch?
what's the elevator
Oh
pitch?
man, he was going off on it. It was like it's good, like antioxidants and all this stuff, and like helps you breathe better, get more oxygen through your system. But yeah, he was like talking all those like benefits of it and stuff.
Just some mumbo jumbo.
Oh, it was fucking funny because the other person there was like this Filipino doctor chick. She was like, she showed up later. She was like seriously under 5 feet tall, and she had like all these like little micro doses of shrooms that we were fucking popping.
Nice, dude.
She was selling
yeah.
at the thing. She brought all this hangover cure to sell, and so then there was so much shit left over that she ended up having to buy 2 suitcases to ship back all of her stuff.
Ooh, fa.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
Gosh, bro. So, any? Do you have good trips though? If you're micro, you're 30 micro doses.
Oh my God.
It's like drinking 30 like little beers. Like, yeah, I'm micro beering,
Yeah, like
dude.
those little cough syrup shots.
I'm micro drinking.
Yeah, it's just mini bottles. I'm good.
But no, good trips.
Yeah, like walking around a fucking field high on shrooms is fun, even if there's no fucking people there when they're supposed to be.
It's almost more fun that way.
We did see Lamar Odom. That was the celebrity that rolled through the event.
Nice.
Lamar
Odom.
Dude, being in the tub was my Lamar Odom episode. Like, he was on crack, and he had like that episode with a hooker in Las Vegas. I fell asleep in a bathtub in Phoenix.
He was a pretty big ass dude.
Was he cool? Was he good hang? Sounds good.
Put it this way: there was this like lady that was cruising around in a wheelchair, right? She rolled up to Doc and was like, "Hey, can I get a picture with you?" Doc knelt down, put his arm around her, was like kissing her on the cheek, took like 20 pictures with her, was like, "Be blessed, have a great day, I love you, thanks for being a fan." Walked off, right? She rolled up to Lamar Odom. She rolled up to Lamar Odom and was like, "Can I get a picture?" He looked at her, was like, shrugged his shoulders, and then stuck his arm on her shoulder, like as far away from her as he possibly could be. Took one picture and turned around and walked off. Didn't say a word to her.
Damn.
So there was definitely a different level of like fan connection going on there.
Sure. Damn. Any other cool celebrities you saw?
Just Kid Capri for like 8 seconds until he got mad.
Dude, I cannot believe 30 people showed up.
That is so funny.
Man, oh man.
I was smoking diamond blunts with some dude named Headcrack.
What's a diamond blunt?
Diamonds are like the THC crystals.
Oh
like,
shit, Joey
formed
D has
together.
shit.
Yeah, and so one of the vendors gave me some of those to smoke, and we were putting those in the blunts.
Was that your what was your favorite part of
How
the
was
trip?
the Arizona weed? It doesn't seem like a good weed scene.
Not as good as the weed here for sure. I think that dry climate just it doesn't grow the same.
But you would think, I mean, like most like high end weed is indoor grown, correct?
Yeah, but it's still there's something a little different with
do
it.
a lot of fresh air that you're
Right.
pumping in and pushing out, and just like air that's full of fucking trees and shit. It's
Sure.
gonna be different than air that's full of fucking just sand.
That
and dust.
one, if you look on my Instagram, when I'm holding up that one stem with all the fucking buds on it.
or the buds are way
That was fire weed, and that was the same lady that gave us the diamonds. And
Nice.
that shit was.
So there's fire out there, but it's
Yeah.
just not a. You want this fit?
Well, so what is there is there anything coming up with Redman or Davros related?
You're doing a show next month,
March 12th. We got the big hip hop
March
show.
12th.
I'm hosting that, and then
Where's that at?
Tell Travis Thompson to get on our podcast.
That'll be up in Everett again at the normal spot, the
At
secret
Mike's
spot. Yeah,
garage.
Secret spot.
that secret spot. Yeah, and
I said
Davros
Mike's garage.
Lounge.
then, yeah, secret spot. Make sure you beep that out.
Got it.
And then August, I'm not sure the date yet, but we got our permits for the big event in Renton. It's going to be outdoors in the parking lot. We're going to have 3,500 tickets available for the Dab Roast. It'll be our first
big time.
outdoor event.
Big time.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Where can
And,
people get
Are we on that
tickets?
Yeah,
I'm not sure yet. We just got approval on Monday for it, so we're actually going to have a meeting and set up all the stuff for it.
Look at
Hell yeah, dude.
I am moving up in the world. I am on the committee for the new Dab Roast.
Whoa, dude! Congrats! That fucking rules, dude. That's an awesome opportunity.
Redman's like,
happy
I
for
will
you,
not
dude.
move forward if Macy's not on my committee, dude.
Dude, happy for you. That's fucking
Yeah,
sick.
that's awesome. I love it.
Congrats.
He was the reason I got to go down to Phoenix. He told Scott that I needed to go, and he bought me a ticket.
Fuck yeah,
dude.
brother.
We love it. Proud of you.
Yeah, man. Big things happening. Big things in the future for you, for sure.
Big
And
ting.
The podcast where I explained how Redman and I got together is gone, I think.
It's gone.
That-
Yeah, it's gone
so
to the ether. Yeah.
Maybe someday we'll talk about that again.
Yeah, we will definitely be having you back. What time are we looking at? How we doing?
110.
That sounds
I think that's good to me. Dude, thanks for coming by again, doing this again. Sorry the first episode got lost, but
It's all good.
I feel like we had a good time here tonight. Thank you for sharing your story.
Winnie the Pooh.
All right. Thanks for
Pooh it in the
listening.
tub.
See you next time.
Kill your parents.
Kill your parents!
Kill your parents.